As many of you know, I was so focused on TDX grinding that I completely forgot about the TDS Battle Pass. The event is over, and I didn't even manage to reach the 10k candy mark. I decided to make up for lost time and find the best way to farm candies after the event is over. Let's start with the Molten mode. It's a quick and easy way to grind, so it should be a great option. I'll be playing with Corsa Sergeant Moody, because why not? To make things easier, choose dual lane maps like Mason Arch or Black Spot Exchange. More enemies will spawn in these maps, so you'll have more opportunities to farm. We chose Mason Arch and got some shotgunners to farm on. It was pretty easy, even the first bosses weren't a problem. Here we have the second level shotgunners, electrochokers, commander, and maxed level farms. Pretty easy, so let's get some DPS towers for later waves. The turrets should work fine. Alright, the boss wave is here. We easily defeated him, and let's see how much I earned. I started with 8,929 candies and ended up with 9,003 candies. That means I got around 70 candies in 12 minutes, which is about 300 candies per hour. Not really great, but you can also get a good amount of coins and XP. And don't forget that this is the easiest option to grind. Now let's try it on intermediate mode. We kept our loadouts and did the same thing, but it was much more difficult. We even needed to use some consumables to not lose. Of course, that's because of our skill issue, but still. Here we have the last wave, Patient Zero appeared. Now let's look at the candies. I started with 9125 and ended up with 9240. That's pretty good. We got 115 candies, which is 45 more than the Molten mode, and only 2 minutes longer. The intermediate mode is going to give you around 600 candies per hour, but don't forget that you can do much faster, but you also need some skill to do this.
I'm not going to try Fallen mode because it will be too hard, so let's move on to the Please Donate event.
We chose easy mode because I don't think the candies drop rate is different. First, we got around 10 militants from each player. They are doing a great job at defeating the first enemies. Now time for the military bases. 5 of them on 4th level should be enough for the mid-game. Also make sure to get some mortars to defeat the flying enemies. Or just use the airstrike ability. During the last waves, upgrade your military bases as much as you can. Here we have the final wave. The corrupted Hazem appears, so let's quickly kill him. Yeah, we won, of course, so let's look at how much candies we earned. I started with 9,240 candies and ended up with 9,504. That's an insane 264 candies in just 10 minutes, which is gonna give you around 1,400 candies per hour. Of course, this is much better than the previous variants, but it's not really good for grinding coins. So if you also want to grind for new towers, you should keep doing Molten or intermediate modes. But wait, what if we try to speedrun Badlands 2 and see how much candies it will give? Let's try that. My friend got some golden cowboys for early while I was farming. Everything was alright, so I got my commander and Gatling gun. We got the DJ, I upgraded my Gatling, got some engineers, cowboys are at the max level, Gatling at the max, everything is maxed, and the final wave is here. I used my fire rate and DMG flag, we did everything it takes to win, and here we go. Now let's look at the candies we got. I started with 9049 and ended up with 9125, that's 75 candies, in
24 minutes.
Nah guys, I'm quitting this.